First of all, thank you for clicking on this video. Today we will see the linked list and then we will see the next operation in the linked list. So first is what is linked list? The collection of elements which are linked to each other. Then we can say that list is called linked list. On the linked list we can perform the operations. Those are insertion, deletion, searching and displaying. So in this video we will learn how to delete the element from the linked list. Now we will see the procedure of deletion. Deletion means removing an element from the linked list. We can say that is deletion. Or we are deleting any element from the linked list, we can call it as deletion. So there are the three ways are there for deleting the element in the linked list. First method is deleting a node from the starting position of the linked list. Next way is deleting an element or deleting a node from the middle position of the linked list. The third way is deleting a node at the end position of the linked list. Now we will see them with examples. The first one is we are deleting the element from the starting position of the linked list. For example, our list is that elements are 12, 15, 5, 7. Now the graphical representation of these elements are, first we will take a node. So in this list how many elements are there? 12, 15, 5 and 7. 4 elements are there. That's why we have to take 4 nodes. So this one, first one, second one, third one and fourth one. After that each node have 2 fields. First field is data field, next field is address field. So in the first field of every node we have to fill with elements. First element is 12, second one is 15 and third one is y and the last one is 7. After that for these elements I am imagining that the address of the 12 is 108 and address of the 15 is 111 and address of the 5 is 115 and address of the 7 is 116. So here one pointer should be there to link all the element, so that the pointer is called as head pointer. So here the head pointer is a variable which stores the address of the first element in the linked list. So here first element is 12. The 12 element address is 108. That address will be stored in the head pointer. And the 12 node have a address field, that in that address field we have to mention the next element address. So the next element is 15. 15 address is 111. That should be stored here. Next, the 15 have a address field. The address of the next element, is 115. Here that is the address of the 5 element, that should be stored here. And next element is 7. The address of the 7 is 116. That should be stored in the node of 5. And the final one, 7 node is there. Here in this list 7 is the end point, so we have to take the address field of the 7 must and should be null, because there is no elements are there to link. So that's the reason we have to take the address field as null. After that we can see how to delete the element from it. So here our way is we are deleting a node from the starting position of the linked list. So in this list we have to delete the node, the starting node, that is 12 we have to delete. So now we will see how we will represent the graphical representation. So here we can see that we are deleting the 12 element. So the head pointer address, which will hold the address of the 12. So we are deleting it. What we have to do, the next element we have to see and we have to find the address of the next element. The next element is 15. That the address is 111. So that should be we have to store in the head pointer. Then whenever we will store the 15 address in the head pointer, the element, what is the element is there, that element link will be cancelled here. Then after that, whenever we are starting with this one, the node is indirectly deleted, that the 12 element is deleted. After deleting the element, we will see that the representation head pointer contain the address of the 15, and the 15 field have a next field address, that is the 5 node, that address is 115, and next element address 7 address is stored in the 15th next field, that is 116. So then after removing the first element, that is 12, that list we will get, that is 15, 5 and 7. Like that we have to delete the element from the starting position of the linked list. The next one is, now the next way is we are deleting the node from the middle of the linked list. For example, the linked list elements are 12, 15, 5 and 7. So how we will write the graphical representation? First we will use the head pointer that holds the address of the 12. The 12 address is 108 and 15 element address is 111 and 5 element address is 115 and 7 element address is 116. After that we will take the nodes, how many elements are there we have to count, that is 12, 15, 5 and 7. So 4 nodes are there. So we have to take the 4 nodes, and here we will write that the element values, and we have to write the address of the next element. After that, here for example I am going to deleting the element, that the element is 5. So 5 is in the middle of 15 and 7. So whenever we are going to deleting a particular element, we have to see the next element after the 5. So here after the 5 next element is 7. So 7 address is 116, that we have to write in the field of 15 element. So here the 15 element have a address field. So here we have to mention the address of the 7 node, that is in the place of 115 we have to write the address of the next element. 7 address is 116. So whenever we will mention in this column that the link will be cancelled here, then the whatever we are deleting it, next the element is cancelled. Why? Because in this field of the 15 we are entering the address of the 7, that is 116. Whenever we will enter the whatever the links are there, that will be cancelled, the new link will be connected to the 7 element. So here we can see the after removing how the graphical representation will come. See here in the 15 node we have to mention the address of the next element. Here 5 is deleted, so the 7 node address is 100 is mentioned in the field of address of the 15 element. Like this we have to delete the element or delete the node in the middle of the linked list. Now I am going to deleting the element at the end position of the linked list. In this list I am taking the element, those are 12, 15, 5 and 7. After that I have to mention the address of the 12 in the position of head pointer, and the 15 address I have to mention here, and the 5 element address I have to mention here, and the 7 element that address I have to mention in the node of 5. So here I am going to deleting the last element, that is 7. So here if you are going to deleting the element, you have to see here first what node we are going to delete, that element, how it will be deleted, that the 7 element is there, so I am deleting. So before of 7 I have 5 element. So in that 5 element, what we have to take the address field. So here we are deleting the 7, that the 7 node address is 116. So here I am going to deleting 7 means the before element whatever it is here, that is 5. So the 5 node have a address field. In that address field, first I have to assign the address field value as null. So whenever I will assign the value of this node is null, then the link will be cancelled from 5 to 7. So after that, the graphical representation will be like this. So head pointer will hold the address of the 12 element. 12 in the node of 12, the address contains the 5 element address will be there. And the next field is here. You can see that the 5 here, see after 12 we have a node that is 15. So here the 15 field address will be stored in the node of 12 and 5 address will be stored in the node of 15, and the 5 element is the last element. That's why the address field contain the value is null. After removing the last element from the linked list, we will get the another list, that is 12, 15 and 5. Like this we have to remove or we have to delete the elements from the linked list. Thank you for watching everyone.